Happy Valentine's Day. Before I get started, I'm watching this up here about the hee-haw. I remember one of the shows they had on hee-haw, and they had Roy Clark over here on this side of the haystack, and they had Junior Sample over here on this side. And Roy Clark said, "Good gracious, Junior," said, do you see that girl in bikini over there?" Said, "She's taking her bikini off." Said, "Look," said, "do you see that?" And Junior says, "I sure wish I was looking that way." Tonight, I would like to enlighten you, hopefully, with a small excerpt from Luciano Pavarotti. Figaro, Figaro. Hello? Hello? Long distance? Yep, this is me. Who's this? Say what? Am I a Christian? Well, I don't know. Who's calling anyway? Did you say heaven? Hello, Lord. Yes, sir. I've been a Christian for a long time. And sir, you say you haven't heard from me in a while and you thought you might better call me? Well, you know, Lord, last night, me and my wife were watching the old Letterman show and said, I told her, I said, you know what, when old David gets off, we need to get down on our knees and talk to the Lord. You know, now I wish I had. But you know, Lord, I'm going to do better, and I'm going to say my prayers, even whether I need to or not. Sir, yes, sir. I go to church every Sunday, and I love the Sunday morning preaching. And sir, you say, what did he preach on? It was one of them platforms. That's not what you mean. Well, mainly he preached from the Bible. You mean the subject? Well, let's see. Matthew, Jude. Oh, that was last month. Sir, you say Sunday night? Well, no. Bonanza? You know, I was sitting there a Sunday night and a Sunday afternoon. I was thinking, tomorrow's Monday, you know, and sir, you say it's been that way for a long time. Well, yes, sir, I reckon so, but you know, I work hard all the time, and I got to keep the old ball rolling, and sir, you say Sunday before last? Well, you know, Lord, you picked a couple of bad ones, you know. Sunday before last was a really pretty day, and it was calm, and the wind wasn't blowing, and the birds were singing, and sir, say you know where I was. 2 bass and 4 brim. You say what time? About 10:30. But you know, Lord, that's not like church, you know. Say it is. It's the same. Well, I couldn't have gone anyway because my wife was sick, and somebody had to stay with her. Sir, yes, sir. I'm glad you asked that question. I think that I'm a pretty good steward, tithing and such, you know. Uh-huh. Yes, sir. Every Sunday, yes, sir. Church is growing in leaps and bounds, and I'm growing right with it, Lord. And while last year I gave $58. Say you don't think I understand? 10% of everything belongs to you. Well, you see, it's like this, Lord. You called it kind of a bad time with the recession going on, and at my house it's a downright depression, and I just can't get any more right now. And you know, sir, 10%, huh? Well, I gave over $1 a week. How much do I make? Still talking about money. About 15,000. So you don't think that tallies up too good? well, sir, you know, Lord, I got that boat and motor to pay for, and you know, my wife fell, and there seems to be money everywhere you look, you know, and so many things that need money everywhere. But if I could see my way through, I'll pay my tithe, and sir, you say 10%. Lord, if I don't pay for that boat and motor, they're going to come take it back, and I won't have one. And sir, you say I might not need one where I'm going? But sir, I'm glad you asked that question, because I'm active in the church. I think I'm very active in the church, and yes, sir, I'm right in the middle of everything going on. And when somebody tells me something that's happening out at the church, I'm the first one to go jump right on that preacher and tell him what's what right then. And sir, you say that's not the way to do it. Well, that's the way everybody else does it. No, and sir, you say this is a person-to-person call. Well, Lord, I'll try to do better. Sir, no, Lord. I'll tell you, Lord. I figured that Sunday school for the kids, and as for me, I just love them old TV ministries, that Kathleen Kuzman and that Oral Rogers down at the college. Yeah, and just as soon as they over, I mosey over to church and go and listen to the morning services, you know, worship. And sir, yes, sir, I love our preacher. He's a wonderful man. Yes, sir. And he's a preaching dude, too. Sir, you say, why don't I do what he says? Well, I pretty much thought I was doing that, sir. I did, you know. And you said he must not say much. Well, maybe you should have called him. Well, it was just a thought. And sir, yes, sir, you're right. We're very fortunate to live in a place where we can go to church and worship as we please without worried about any breaking in old man-made laws. And you must have loved us dearly to give your son so that we could have life and all. And sir, you say you got to go now? Well, Lord, I appreciate you calling me, and I think that I can do better. And sir, you say you think so too, huh? Well, I'm going to stop talking about my neighbors, even though they ain't no count. And I'm going to start paying my tithing, 10%, and paying all my debts up and find out what's going on in church right firsthand by going every Sunday and taking part. And sir, yes, sir, and praying for others. Well, Lord, you know how reliable I am, and you can depend on me. Well, goodbye, Lord. Hello? Hello? Operator? I just had a long distance call. Do you mind checking to see if that was a collect call? You say no. Okay, well, thank you. You know, I've heard about this book that the Lord has, and I didn't know he had all that stuff in it. And I was kind of hoping he had the wrong number when he called. But you know what I bet you? If the truth be known, he's got a lot of your numbers out there too, his brother and mine. Thank you.